Welcome to Weird Gun Game here in Roblox. Today, for the second time this week, I'm going to be taking a look at your builds that you all have submitted. Currently, submissions are closed because I have way too many to get through and not enough videos that I could possibly make that would catch up to all of them. I will let you know when they are back open though, so if you have a build, continue to fine tune them, save them, that kind of thing. Wait for me to open up submissions and then submit your builds. And only one build, please. I cannot have multiple people having multiple builds. I have to stop that right now. I do have multiple people. Actually, this first person has 2 builds, and I'm going to honor those until I'm done and reopen submissions, and then it's only one after that. Just letting everybody know that ahead of time. Here is the deal. I'm going to play some games using your builds that you all have sent to me. I'm going to do a big montage of kills if I get kills with them, because if they're a bad build, I might not get any. And then after that, I'm going to brutally review and rate your gun builds. So with the first one here, using @LilCheeseCurd's first submission, Remington 700 core, an improvised mag, the Circuit Judge grip, the Heckett 2 barrel, and the taco stock. Once the game gets going, we're gonna jump in, have ourselves a grand old time. Didn't shoot. Okay, I don't need a whole game to let you know about this sniper rifle, so I'm not gonna go a whole game on this one. So it can get kills, it does get kills. The problem is, depending on the sight that you have on it, it'll actually lower its damage here. So if I have one of these sights on it, like a red dot, it will do 100 damage. If I put a sniper rifle sight on it, this actually drops the damage down to 99, and that's not good. So you have to hit headshots with this scope. If you use a different scope, you have 100 damage. It's gonna get an 8 because it doesn't one shot unless you hit in the head and you have the right setup. When all you need to do for this sniper rifle to make it better, all you gotta do is this, and you've got 103 damage right off the bat. You put the APS stock on and you change the body to the Arctic Warfare. Yeah, you lose some RPM here, which the other one does have, but the problem is you don't have the one shot with that. You do have a one shot potential on the body here, and so I think this is just a better setup. That's the one I always use. It's the one I have. Well, I don't have it on here now, but it's the one that I typically use, so close to the one I use. The second build from LilCheeseCurd is the G36C core, the Hex Spitter barrel, the AKM mag, the Heckett 2 grip, and the AUG stock. Let's get into this. I'm going to use the last half of this game, or last portion of this game, to test out this build. Like I said, we got a, oh, this is crazy sounding. Like I said, we got a lot of, dang dude, got a lot of builds and I need to get through them. Holy cow, we're probably gonna do maybe around 10 or so of them. This one sounds wild. I love the sound of it. It's like a daggone laser rifle. Jeez, it sounds so good. Oh my gosh, I'm getting shredded over there. Jeez. You get in there and get some points here, bro. Let me get some of them points. You got any of them points? Yeah. Okay, I've gotten a few kills now. It's a pretty decent build. It's a little expensive because this hex spitter barrel is relatively expensive in terms of the coins, but the rest of it, it's pretty good. Pretty decent damage, even at range. I mean, obviously it could do more damage, I guess, but for what it is, pretty low recoil build. It has a really cool fire sound because the hex spitter gives you like this laser gun effect, and it's really cool in that regard. I'm gonna give this like a 7 out of 10. It's nothing, it could be stronger, and I guess it could be a faster rate of fire, but I mean, it's an all-around solid gun. The next build here is actually a relatively unique one. We have not seen a FAMAS on the channel yet. It is from @Wiwey, W-I-W-E-Y. The core is the FAMAS, the stock is the AUG, the grip is the MG42, the barrel is the MAZ 38, and the mag is the Negev. The damage is letting it down already. We lost that one. I ended that game though with 58 kills. So this is a 7 out of 10. It is a very solid gun that, just like with the G36, pretty steady aim, very quick, but the problem here is that its damage is 14 and its maximum damage with a headshot is 22. You can treat this more as like an LMG because of the magazine size and the fact that it shoots so straight. The reload is going to hurt a little bit here at 8.8 seconds, but it's okay. It's not bad, but it's also not amazing. 7 all around. The next build is from @Solb5678. The core is the 1887. The stock is the Remington 870. The grip is the Remington 700. The magazine is the Scar H. The barrel is the water pipe, and the sight is whatever I want. They use the holographics. Give it a shot. See what happens. It's a shotgun build, so we'll have to see how good it is. Shotgun builds are a little bit finicky, so you got to be a little careful. Okay, pretty good. I mean, it's not exactly that far away. We'll see. I mean, I can't say anything bad about the animation here. What's the distance on this? Okay. Not gonna hit fire. No. Shoot. I didn't get to use it that much, but it's actually pretty decent. The ADS is. If you aim down sights, it's actually pretty good. It does do quite a bit of damage here. It's 150 damage if you're within your max range and you ADS. Otherwise, it's like 20 points of damage. This is pretty decent. I'm gonna give this like, I'm gonna give it an 8 because it's actually pretty good. The reload animation's awesome because, let's be real, it's the only lever action in the game. I did say I wanted a lever action gun in the game. I didn't mean a shotgun. I was meaning more of like a Henry, a Marlin, those sorts of like those Winchester rifles, that kind of thing, but it is what it is. This is not bad. This is pretty decent for what it is. Good job. They also submitted 2 other builds. The next build from Solb, AUG body, core, sorry, the AS Val grip, the M200 intervention stock, the Mac 10 magazine, the G36 barrel, and then they said they use a chair for their sight, but use what I want. I'm using a red dot because I want to. So let's get into it. Give it a shot here. I've played about half a game of this with this gun. The core issue with the AUG is 15 damage and the rate of fire is not very high. So I found myself getting outshot a lot, mostly just because of how slow the rate of fire is, and also 15 damage. Not really that competitive, so this one's gonna get like a 6. There's no recoil, so that's really good, but that's about it, really. All right, the last build from Solb, and this is one of the reasons why I'm only limiting people to one build, because I've just done 3 builds from the same person. That's not exactly fair to everybody else. So here it is. The last one from Solb is the MP9 core, the Scorpion grip, the speed coil stock, the M60 magazine, the Mac 10 barrel, and then whatever sight or the jack is what they use. All right, through the last bit of this game here with this, the speed is already very good though. Oh, well, I just spawned out of the map. So, hey devs, there's a bit of a glitch here on this map, by the way, where you can spawn in the skybox. This is something that I saw somebody do once, and I thought that they were fly hacking. So I'm actually just gonna let you know that this exists. I'm gonna reset for competitive sake. Oh, okay, well, we ended that round. Just to let you know. So this was not great, in my opinion. The damage is incredibly low. It has the same issues. The RPM is okay, at 1100, which is really fast. But even then, it just feels like you're tickling them because it does drop down to 7 after you hit a certain point. So you're basically just tickling your enemies to death. So this is getting like a 5 out of 10. Okay, this build is from Andrew Plays Roblox 7814. They said the Kodak sight, AUG core, Maz 38 barrel, the Chris Vector mag, the Heket 2 grip, and the Arctic Warfare stock. Let's give it a shot here on this map, see how it goes. Nice. Alright, this is okay. It's maybe not the best map for it. We had the really big map, so maybe not the best for an SMG style build, I should say, because that's kind of what it comes off as. It's okay. If you saw my last video, you know that, or at least if you saw the end of the last video that I did on Weird Gun Game, you would know that I don't like the Kodak sight. I really would just prefer to have the red dot or something like that, because the Kodak, I don't like the reticle for it. That's just me personally. It's usable. It's usable. I'm going to give it a 7. Okay. This next one is from Troy. at Troy M8U, M1887 core, the AUG stock, the Hell Trooper. Well, okay, I was submitted 2 stocks, so I took a little bit of creative whatever here. I used the AUG stock and the Hell Trooper grip, M60 mag, and the Remington 870 Wingmaster barrel. This looks like a gas pump. Anyway. Okay. That'll kill him. That'll kill him. Okay, so this was a weird one. The gas pump is okay, but it does okay damage because it has the whole 39x3 thing here, but I don't know. It felt a little inconsistent to me. It's okay. It's the rate of fire here that's relatively slow. If you don't hit him and kill him in one shot, you're just kind of waiting for the gun to reload sort of thing. So it is something that takes a little bit of tactical mindset in order to do it. Other than that, it's okay. It's got a really cool reload. I'm gonna give this like just a 7 out of 10. I know I've been giving a lot of 7s, but that's just kind of like baseline. It's pretty good sort of thing. This one is from HC Shadow _Shadow. The core is the Remington 870. The barrel is the Arctic Warfare. The grip is the Arctic Warfare. The stock is the Intervention. The magazine is improvised, and the sight is red dot, but it's also whatever you want. They also suggested putting it on the barrel, which is what I'm going to go ahead and do. And let's get into it. Free for all. Here we go. Okay, not a great map for this one. Oh my goodness. Do not let me kill you from this far away. Do not let me thank you. Okay, I came late into a free-for-all. Not my thing. It's okay. It had moments where I was able to hit people from really far away just fine, and then other moments where I was hitting people when I wasn't even able to hit people up close. I don't know what that's all about, but it is what it is. This one's getting a flat 5 out of 10. If you know of a channel named Kentucky Ballistics, you will probably have seen something that looks like this on the channel. It is a 50, I think it's a 50. I don't know what the Intervention shoots, but Kentucky Ballistics has and I think Demo Ranch even has a gun that kind of looks like this, where it is basically a sawn off, sawn down bolt action sniper rifle. Bolt action 50 cal kind of reminds me of this. Anyway, it is the M200 Intervention core, the M91 Machete barrel, or Mosquito barrel, the Circuit Judge magazine, the Remington 700 grip, and the Remington 870 breacher stock, and then the sight is something with a small zoom. Let's see what this is all about. I have a feeling this is going to be both terrible and bonkers, so I'm here for it. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. I've not actually used the Intervention yet. Why does it do 2 shots of damage? Oh, this takes forever. Okay, so I have 5 kills with this gun. I'm gonna show you something really weird about it. This thing shoots 2 bullets out of it for an Intervention. Watch this. If I shoot this dummy, you'll see what I mean. I have 2 damage numbers that come off of that. And the headshots do 79. the body shots do 38. So if you hit somebody, you're doing, or 39. If you hit somebody, you're doing 78 damage per shot, and it takes forever to rechamber the round. I don't need more than a few kills to tell you right now that this ain't it. This ain't it. This is so bad. I'm giving this like a 3. It's getting 3 points for the style alone and also the fun and novelty factory. That's about it. This one is also from Gucci, Ali, and the Six. That's the person who submitted this. All right, this next one is from Octialva 35, the MAC-10 core, the shovel, the Scorpion grip, the PPSH mag, and the Scorpion barrel. And I'm gonna put a red dot on it for the heck of it. Oh no. So this is an interesting one. It's got a few of the things that I really like about SMGs going for it, in that it's very fast, the movement speed is, the fire rate's pretty good, the damage is, it's not great, but if you're within your range, the fire rate really spits out bullets, and so you're able to knock people down very quickly. And if you are getting a headshot in the mix, it does knock them down even further. And if you're on a map that's a little bit bigger, this might not be the gun for you, but up close, this is really good. With this high rate of fire, it helps out a lot that you can just spit bullets into an enemy. It's okay. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. Like I said, submissions are currently closed, and I will let you know when they open up again. I will be doing next week 2 more build videos and hopefully knocking this list down a little bit more. I will see you guys next time. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I've been BubbaTV24, and I am signing out.